Yo, what is up, you guys, and welcome back to the meta. This is a series where I talk to you guys about 3 random things that you may or may have not known. First, we'll talk about infinite parries in Labyrinth of Legends. Next, a cool synergy team, and then hitting into Champions block. And the champion, not just any champion. Alright, so let's start off with Labyrinth of Legends. So Labyrinth of Legends, there's 3 things you gotta worry about. Primarily, that being the rage timer, which you have complete control over. That has to do with the attack rating. Next is evades, no control over except for trying to not get hit in the face when you see an evade. But the last one is parries, as you can see. So in Labyrinth of Legends there is limber, so what that means is that every time you parry stun them, or every time they get stunned, the stun gets reduced in timing. So you can see right there that I have just about no parry stun time. But all you gotta do is pull 4 points into perfect block. Now what this will do is that it will prolong your parry stun just enough that you can hit 3 lights, 2 mediums, which is your full 5-hit combo. And yeah, so to build their power up. So as you can see, I'm landing my parry, and if you're gonna have to act quick. Now if this is not enough time for you, hitting light attacks is faster than hitting mediums. So as you can see, getting my full combos, and if you're still worried about it, you can always bring a perfect block synergy team member. Starlord has a ton of them for no reason. You can bring Miles for Stark, for example. Gives you a little bit more timing on the stuns. But yeah, that's it, guys. Hopefully this will save you potions, so you don't have to try to bait heavy or an intercept. Alright, next up is the synergy team, which I thought was pretty cool. Just wish that Rogue hit a little bit harder. So we got Captain Marvel, Nick Fury, Black Widow, and Hulk. Captain Marvel gives 15% more attack or physical damage to energy damage to opponents, I believe, for every hit she lands. Nick Fury gives 10% attack to heroes, 20% if he's dead, and Black Widow with Hulk gives the 25% chance to stun on special attacks. Now what you're gonna want to do is go in and quit with Nick Fury. Now this is more, this is specifically more so to Power Reserve, or just Power Reserve. In general, is pretty annoying. It's friggin' annoying. So what you're gonna do is go with Rogue. Kill off Nick Fury, get a little bit extra damage. Now I checked out and I saw a Ronin do it at 550. At 550, the Ronin did it in about, I think it was around 340, 350 hits, which is a lot of hits. It's a lot of time as well. This Rogue is at 440, so 1 rank below. But keep in mind, it does have synergy teams, but I mean, the synergy team members aren't bad. But as you guys can see, it's literally SP2 after SP2 after SP2. Keep in mind as well that this Red Hulk does have physical resist with the more heat charges he has. I ended up this fight just over 300 hits. I believe this Red Hulk has about 300. No, I'm sorry, not 300. Has about 70k health. Now, what the stun will do is that it will help you give them power, so that you can power steal it. So that is very useful in this fight, especially if they have no power. That means you steal less power because there's no power to steal. And yeah, the stun, gonna get a stun after an SP3 as well, which is also awesome. And yeah, it's literally just a repeat after repeat of SP2 and SP3. Rogue's SP2 and SP3 I do like, pretty cool. I love her SP3. One of the specials that you generally don't see just because no one plays her anymore. Unfortunately, Rogue is a pretty outdated character. I believe they just did something to her damage. People would use her like crazy. Because she does have a heal and she does have power steal, which are 2 pretty important aspects of the game, is sustainability and utility. But yeah, got a stun after the SP3, which is awesome. and another stun, and I'm gonna throw the SP3 right before the stun runs out, so that way after the SP3 I can still hit into him and be completely fine. Alright, and another SP3, and I believe I cut this off at around 160 hits. I haven't thrown an SP3 to end it, but yeah, as you guys can see, it's so easy. I mean, you do have to be pretty focused. The thing is that with Ronin and Stark, it kind of gets boring after a while. I guess they're both kind of boring, but at least this one you kind of do have to pay attention a little bit, or else you can slip up. Alright, and that's it, and on to the last one. This is hitting into the Champions block. Now, Champions Unstoppable is a little bit different than other champions in that you can punish it with special attacks, and by that I mean he's not unstoppable during special attacks, so which is a really cool mechanic, the fact that they changed like that. The only thing is that when he's unstoppable, he is definitely more aggressive, meaning he doesn't back off too often. But now, why does this matter? Why does hitting into his block while he's unstoppable, like, why does it matter? It is kind of weird because, like, if you hit Juggernaut into his block, it doesn't work. But the reason it might matter is, for example, if you're using Corvus. So long as this is on the last node, because on the last node it is going to be a little bit different. But it might matter, like, if you're using Corvus and you're hitting into his block and he's unstoppable, you'll be completely fine. Corvus, as you guys know, can crit through block and get a lot of damage through that. Or if you're using Void, for example, whose intimidating presence is on a timer and who does damage over time with the debuffs that he lands, so could help you survive just a little bit longer. Anyway, guys, that is it to the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have a tip to share, leave a comment below and it might just be featured in the next video. Thank you guys. Catch you guys later. Take care.